Perennial 4A matchup here this afternoon, Parker. We got Provo High and Cottonwood High. And Provo High really hot right now, 10 straight for them.
10 straight wins for the Provo Bulldogs, probably the hottest team in the state. And Cottonwood as well. Cottonwood is coming off a big 20-point win versus Summit Academy, but this is like a 4A semifinal matchup right here. These are two teams that are going to compete for their region championships and are going to compete for the 4A crown later. So this is a great preview of coming attractions later on in the season.
So let's talk individual players, Park. You're a big fan of Makai Allen. Now he is the engine of this offense for Provo, averaging 22-4 a game, 53% from the field, 44% from downtown, and then Cal Tolstrup, kind of the two-headed snake, 18 a game on nearly 9 boards.
Yeah, this is their two-headed monster attack. Allen the guard, Tolstrup the big, and then another thing we're looking for is Tolstrup's matchup on the other side, which is Luca Chichez, the 6'9 junior who actually just got an offer from Southern Utah. So they're going to be going head-to-head. That's my key matchup of the game. Both averaging about 19 and 8 boards. And, man, this is going to be a great matchup. Will Provo be able to ride the wave of momentum? They've won 10 straight. Can they keep it and not get complacent with winning?
Yep.
And then can Cottonwood keep shooting the ball great? They had 14 threes yesterday versus Summit Academy or on Monday night. So we'll see, man. We're underway right now.
We're underway, and we got headsets now, Park. This is a brand new, this is a nice little production value addition to the broadcast. Michael Goodkind, Parker Van Dyke, and our producer. Honestly, hats off to our producer. Parker and I are honestly amazed that he's here right now. Ben Anderson came down with the flu the other day, and he still showed up here today just because he's so passionate about Parker and I, what we're doing. So we appreciate him.
All passionate about Goodkind Network, and so he's working hard for us. We appreciate him.
Well, thanks for watching. We're going to stand up now because I think we can't really see. There's a 3, and that is money in the bank. Crew DiMartini starts things off with a triple. And drive to the lane into the post. Beautiful spin move. The lefty layup is good. And it's Chamberlain Brady.
That's a tough left-hand finish spin move to start the game right there.
And a 3, and that is good. A nice answer for Garrick Orchard.
So we got black, Cottonwood's in black, Provo's in white.
I totally messed that up, dude.
That's all good, man. Here we go. We got it.
Nice move. Wow, my goodness. And the bank shot for Makai Allen is money, and it's 6-2 Colts.
So right off the bat, Allen, Tolstrup, 2 quick buckets. The two-headed snake going hard right now for Provo. All buckets so far. Nobody's got to stop yet.
On the drive, nice move, and they're going to call an offensive foul that time on Malaya Tem, the junior, 6'5".
Okay. We'll stay off of us until we see the game.
So here we go for Provo. We'll work it around. Cal Tolstrup. Over to Garrick Orchard. Back to Cal. Cal back to Garrick. He goes baseline. He's blocked at the rim. Back the other way we go. Cottonwood finds the open man, and that is money in the bank. Ite Lusgorden from downtown.
This is what Cottonwood does. Push the pace, take a lot of threes. Like I said, they hit 14 in their last game. They've already hit 2 right here in the first couple minutes.
And kick out again for Provo. There's a deep 3. The answer is good. And it's Makai Allen from downtown, and it is a heck of a ball game here. 9-7 early, a timeout with 6:02.
Fast pace, high score. We love it, Mike. This is a great game so far. Not a lot of stops, but guys are playing with a lot of confidence, shooting with a lot of confidence. I was talking to Coach Collingsworth before the game, coach for Provo, and he's aware of how big this game is. He knows this team, this Cottonwood team, is a team they could face later down the stretch. So they know this is a big-time game to prove where do they match up in the best when it comes to the 4A teams.
So what about this matchup excited you the most, Park? When you were picking games today to do this 2:30 matchup, what stuck out about it?
Well, 1, these are 2 of the top teams in 4A. 2, Provo's on a 10-game winning streak, one of the longest winning streaks in the state. And I think, like we're saying, this is a preview. This could be a potential semifinal, quarterfinal type matchup in the state tournament. Both teams with good records. 9-3 is Cottonwood, 10-3 in Provo. So who's going to be able to get a stop is the question. Right now, both teams are scoring well.
All right, here we go. And to the rim he goes. No good on the shot from Malaya Tem. We're back the other way. Nice feed inside. No, blocked by the rim. Was Griffin DiMartini. Here's a three from the wing. That one will not go, wide left for Tommy Yates. And Makai Allen, crossover, kick out. Good look from three. They're going to go to the corner. Makai going to go to the post. No, he's going to step back and fire, and he misses the jump shot. Nice board, though, by Lucas Castanedo. Castanedo's going to go back to Cal. Cal Tolstrup inside, pump fakes his way. No, but a foul.
This is the matchup we want to see, right? Cal versus Chetches. We had a one-on-one post matchup there. Cal kind of settled for the 15-footer. But again, the message is always the same, Mike. Second chance opportunities will kill you. Cottonwood plays good defense. They give up a second chance right there, and they give up a foul. 2 easy free throws. Whoever can limit the second chance points going to lead to the win here.
And that was your PBD matchup of the night. We put it on IG as our matchup, but this was particularly your matchup.
Yeah, Chetches and Cal going head-to-head. We got 168, 169. They both have pretty much same averages. Very skilled bigs who can score inside and out. So it's going to be an interesting one-on-one matchup as we go forward here.
And thanks for joining us here live on Good Kind Network. Michael Goodkind, Parker Van Dyke. Cottonwood basketball. Colson Bulldogs tied at 9 here early. In the post, nice block by Cal Tolstrup.
There's that matchup, Tolstrup versus Chetches. Tolstrup with the block.
And a kick out. There's a good look from three, and he puts it home. It's Lucas Castanedo from downtown.
I love the inside-out drive. Allen puts all the pressure on the defense with a great kick out for the easy three.
And a three from the top of the key, and that is money in the bank, and all shots are falling. That one for Garrick Orchard.
A 10. Oh, no.
It was from Malaya Tem. You're right. You're right, Park. Getting mixed up with the names here a little bit. We're working on it. 4:02 to go. Cal hands off. And a tough move inside. The bank shot will not go, and straight into the hands of Tem.
Tem is playing with ultimate confidence right now. He's on full attack mode.
Cross court. Now baseline. Working it down low, and the floater is good. And it's Luka Chetches.
Great touch by Chetches. Great baseline drive. Mike, it's already 14-12.
It's a barn burner, Park. Cal from three. No, that one rims out. Ball batted into the hands, and we're going to get a loose ball foul. And looks like they're going to call it on Griffin DiMartini. We got a timeout on the floor.
As we go down the stretch, I expect to see more of that two-man game with Allen and Cal Tolstrup. Pick and pop, pick and roll. Cal was just short on that one, just barely missed it.
And the feet inside. They're going to go back out. It's going to be a backcourt violation. No? Yes, it will be. It was the pass from Tommy Yates. And they had a reach from Tengiz Bay. And we're going back to Provo as they trail by 2. Thanks for being here, everybody. Michael Goodkind, Parker Van Dyke, Ben Anderson, our producer. And I know our stream says Olympus versus Highland. It is Provo versus Cottonwood. We will get that fixed for you. On the drive, tough move. Oh, he puts it home, and we get an offensive game. And that time was Makai Allen.
Another tough drive by Allen. I love how aggressive he's playing. He's putting a lot of pressure on defense by getting in the paint, either for his own buckets or to be able to draw and kick to his teammates.
And they're going to work it again down low. Attempt this time. Can't get the bank shot to go, and Cal the board. Another kick out to Cal. Cal pump fakes. He's got a good look at the rim, and he lays it in with the left.
Great job by Cal not to settle for the tough three and takes the easy two. Here comes Cottonwood right back. Chetchez answers right back, gets the bucket. Man, I'm loving this match. This might be the best. We had a great matchup in week 1 with Drisdom and Gavin Lowe.
Yep.
This one is the matchup of the bigs with Chetchez and Tolstrup.
Oh, what a step back three. The ankle breaker. Wow. Makai Allen from downtown, and it's 19-16. Bulldogs in front.
That's a nasty highlight move right there by Makai Allen.
The answer from Chetchez. Oh, he puts it in. And we're tied again at 19.
Back and forth, Mike. What a game.
It's like the NBA Finals, Park, early. Wow. We're on pace for 80+. Back the other way from the corner. A pump fake into one. A beauty from 3. Oh! From downtown, yet again, a triple. And that time it's Lucas Castagnetto. The answer, oh, no way. This is out of control. Tengus Bay from downtown.
Who's going to miss first, man? Who's going to miss first? The guys are raining so far. This is why we chose this game, man. The Bulldogs and the Colts.
It's like Ray Allen. Everybody's Ray Allen here tonight. Work it down low again. Cal nearly had it stripped and does. Back the other way. Cottonwood. The Colts and the drive. That shot will not go. Gets his own board. It's Ite Lustgarden. And he's fighting for it, and we've got a jump ball.
You can feel it, Mike. I think both teams know what this game means. They're both fighting for 4A supremacy. Everyone's playing with great aggression, great confidence. What a great first quarter start. Let's see how we finish it off. Allen is doing a great job attacking and putting pressure on defense and making the right plays every time down the floor.
Well, and part of Cottonwood's coming off a loss, so they're really hungry here this afternoon. On the drive, the bank shot is good. Makai Allen lays it in, and we're tied at 22.
Allen is all over the game right now here in the first quarter, impacting the game in multiple ways. We're going for a great first quarter and a great end right here.
And again, thanks for being here, everybody. Michael Goodkind, Parker Van Dyke, and Ben Anderson, our producer. And we are changing that name for you from Provo versus Cottonwood. So there's no confusion on the broadcast. And happy New Year's Eve to everybody as well. Colts basketball.
No better way to spend New Year's Eve than right here.
So there's no confusion on the broadcast. And 37-5 to go, and we are on pace for a 100-point game. Let's see if this will keep up. Andres Castanevis with the basketball. He's defended by Makai Allen. Andres getting back down by Makai. And he's fouled with the reach. And they'll take it out far side.
Provo still has fouls to give, so I like the pressure by Allen not to give up anything easy, and you don't get penalized for getting a foul. You're not giving up free throws. Cottonwood looks like they're going to try to hold it for the final shot here.
Here we go, 13 seconds left. Thanks for being here with us on Goodkind Network. Now down to 7. He drives, dribbles it out of bounds. No, they're going to get a foul call. And yes, they are. Makai Allen. They're going to say he pushed Andres Castanevis out of bounds with 5.7 to play.
That's already 2 on Makai Allen, which is tough. You can't let him get a third.
(24-22). Let's see where they go with this one. They get it in with 5 seconds left. It's Tengus Bay, and he finds a lane. No, that will not go from 3. And we will finish this one out. Provo on top, 24-22 over the Colts.
What a first quarter, Mike. All that is advertised so far here at the Utah Autism Holiday Classic here at Olympus High School, and there's a reason why we chose this game, Mike.
Well, if you want us to come to your game, please reach out to either Parker Van Dyke, myself, or the Good Kind Network account. DM us, please. Do not be shy. Parker is particularly good at picking games, and he is particular as well in where he'd like to go. He is our game picker officially. It's PVD's Pick of the Week, and this week was Cottonwood Provo. So please let us know where you'd like us to come and broadcast your game from.
We've got a lot of big games after the new year, Mike, especially these next 6 weeks in the state of Utah. Some of the biggest games that are going to decide region championships. They're going to decide overall rankings. They're going to decide state tournament seeding. And we're up. We've already got some big games on our calendar. We actually might be back with Cottonwood next Tuesday. Cottonwood East will be another big game. We've got Davis-Layton coming up, Orem Timpview coming up. So we're going to be all over the state. And so far, I don't know if there's going to be one that matches this first quarter right now in terms of the shooting ability. I think both teams got about 3 or 4 threes that first quarter.
Yeah, that was who stuck out to you most? Because I feel like there was a lot of variety, Park. Was there one player on each side that might have stuck out?
I love the aggressiveness by Atem from Cottonwood. I mean, he gets the ball. He's looking to attack every time. Right now, Makai Allen for Provo has been the MVP. He's had about his hand on every play, whether he scored it or he's got an assist. Now he's got 2 fouls, though, so it's important. He can't pick up his third. He can't pick up a cheap third one.
Here's Atem. Over to Oliver Lastly. Back to Atem. Here's Lastly. Kick out. Pump fake, going to go to the rim. Spins into one, and he was fouled. No, a traveling violation on Ite Luscard. Makai Allen, again, like Parker just said, so far been everywhere. Here's Gehrig, works it over. Castagnetto now down low to Cal. Cal Tolstrup on the drive and banks it home.
There's that matchup, Tolstrup over Chichez. Great move to his right hand. If I'm Chichez, I want to make him not score over his left shoulder. Make him go to his left hand, score over his right shoulder. Make it tough.
Park, your analysis is phenomenal. Atem steps into a 3. Front rims it no. Gets his own board. It really is.
You got to try to make people do what their weaknesses.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think of that.
There you go. Another great board by Tolstrup. He's also all over the place. He's probably almost got a double-double in the second quarter.
And Cal hands off. A kick to the corner. Good look from 3. No. Griffin DiMartini kicks it back out now to Cal. Here's Makai Allen. Picks up by Cal Tolstrup. Makai on the drive, fouled. And he was blocked by Chichez.
There's that two-man game, the two-headed monster for Provo, Tolstrup and Allen. Really tough to guard. Allen puts pressure on the rim and gets the foul. If later on in the game, he could have came to a stop right there, and instead of trying to shoot it over Chichez, turn, reverse pivot, hits Tolstrup for an open 3, but ends up getting the foul called.
Makai Allen from the stripe, 2 shots. And Provo trying to kind of pull away here if they can. First shot misses. But again, Provo, winner of 10 straight. Again, Cottonwood coming off a loss. Both teams really good in 4A. Are these two teams that could potentially match up and play each other in the championship park in 4A?
They could. You know, there's some other good 4A teams. Juan Diego's looked good so far. Got to give a shout out to my East Leopards, but there's some teams that are going to be able to contend with them. But right now, in their regions, they're kind of the team to beat.
Atem Euro steps. No. The follow from Chichez. He puts it in, and the foul.
Atem, once again, he gets the ball and his eyes just get big and they go right to the rim. I'd like to see him be a little bit more under control. When he gets to the paint, everyone knows he's trying to score, so the defense collapses. He's going to be able to give easy kickouts to Cottonwood for 3s. Chichez does a good job cleaning that up.
Chichez from the stripe nails it. And it is a 26-25 game. The Bulldogs in front. 6:30 to play. Makai Allen with the basketball. Works it to Gehrig Orchard.
Cottonwood's gone to a zone here to try to slow down the Bulldogs' offense.
Orchard feeds Cal. Cal to the rim. Nobody was fouled by Chichez. .6:14 to play. And a 1-point lead for Provo. Getting Cal Tolstrup involved. Park, like you said, he's leading scorer on this team. Makai Allen on the drive. A nifty move, and he lays it in.
Great way to attack the zone is with ball penetration. Don't just move the ball from side to side. Try to attack with the dribble, just like Makai Allen right there.
A deep three from the answer. No, that will not go. Cal bats it in the air, and it will stay with the Colts. 5:51. Ben Anderson, Parker Van Dyke, Michael Goodkind. Again, a big shout out to our producer, Ben Anderson, for being here. On short notice with the flu, he's on board, Park.
He's fighting the sickness. It's kind of like Jordan's flu game right now, which is like a sin to say in Utah.
No, but a phenomenal game nonetheless. Yeah. They push it ahead. Provo. No, what a block by Adam. Tim, rather. And he blocked Griffin DiMartini. Atem works it over. Tengiz Bey back to Atem. Atem, 20 on the shot clock, going to go to work. Tough shot inside, a hanger, and he banks it in.
That's a really tough shot by Atem. Great move. Kind of a shot you'll take if you're Provo, because it's a really tough two, spinning away from the basket, but they say better offense beats good defense.
Cal Tolstrup, the lefty layup is good.
Tolstrup's made about 3 pretty crafty lefty moves so far, making him a tough guard.
Atem dribbles into trouble. And are they calling a foul? Looks like they're going to get the foul, Park, on Garrick Orchard.
This is where I'd like to see Atem with his head up as he's penetrating, because as he was driving, Yates' guy really helped off. He could have flipped it back to Yates for an easy 3. That's the level of progression from being a good player to a great player, is recognizing when you've got double team, when you've got guys on you, make the easy play and hit the guy open for the shot.
And he turns it over on the pass. They're going to call a foul and a push. Yes, looks like they will. As Tommy Yates on the inbound. Who do they get? Park, you see who they got with that?
Looks like they got Tolstrup on holding Atem right here. Tolstrup was holding Atem. If he didn't hold him, he probably would have had a dunk.
Atem kicks it, corner 3, and a good look. Tommy Yates puts it in.
Right on cue, right what I said. Atem's got to be able to keep his eyes up, see the easy play to make, and that was it for an easy 3.
That 3 from the corner will not go. It was a good look for Cal Tolstrup. Back the other way. Tommy Yates back-to-back will not go. And Cal skies for the rebound. Park, thanks for your water there. I was struggling.
Yeah, we need some hydration. Who's got some water for us?
Exactly. And Allen, a tough step back. Carmelo Anthony style, that will not go. Atem the board. Atem runs the floor. And kicks it over. They're going to work it. Tengiz Bey kicks. Now Atem working around from 3. The around-the-world shot will not go with 3:50 to play. Makai Allen goes to Cal. Into 1. No, that will not fall. And Atem the board. 3:38 to play. 30-all basketball game.
I love the aggressiveness of Cal being ready to shoot there, but let's see if Chetchez can guard your right-hand drive. Next time, maybe shot fake and drive. See if he can guard you without fouling.
Tommy Yates kicks to the corner. Tengiz Bey, an extra pass. Now top of the key. Atem from 3. That one will not go, and the 3s are not falling like they were in the first. Tommy Yates, did he save it? No, a backcourt violation.
It's a big finish. A great way to indicate how good a team is how do they finish quarters? We're in the final 3 minutes of the second quarter. Who's going to finish well? Who's going to take the lead going into half?
Cal tried to kick it out.
So far, the zone by Cottonwood has slowed down Provo's rhythm a little bit. They're going to have to try to adjust that coming out of halftime. Both teams are going zone now to slow each other down a bit.
Poole going to go to work and kicks it out to Tengiz Bey. Tengiz Bey through the D on the baseline and throws it out of bounds. What was that, Park?
Looked like he was trying to get the ball to the corner there and just lost it. Both teams are going zone, though, right now, just to take each other out of each other's rhythm. Okay, usually, typically, offenses, when they see zone after a while, they get a little stagnant. The key is to still want to be able to move the ball and be able to penetrate to the basket with either the pass or the dribble.
And they try to work it down low to Cal. It's stolen away. And Chiches with the steal. Now Tommy Yates to Atem. Atem, nice move inside. Can't bank it home. Gets his own board, and the 6'5 kid banks it home.
Atem, again, just the relentless pursuit to the rim right there. It was a very tough shot, but he's athletic enough to stay in the play and be able to finish his own miss. Let's see if Provo can. You got to try to get the ball in the high post without turning the ball over. Here we go. This is where they want to be.
Cal, spin move to the rim, and he banks it in.
What a move. That's where how you beat the zone. Get the ball into the high post, get him to your best player, let him make plays off that. Inside out threes or him attacking just like that.
Tommy Yates back to Poole. Caden Poole to the corner to Tengiz Bey. 1:25 to play, not a lot of clock stopped so far. Tommy Yates a three. Oh, and he puts it in yet again. Another three-pointer for Tommy.
I'm just loving, as a shooter myself, I'm loving the confidence everyone is shooting with right now. They're shooting like they're throwing rocks in the ocean.
And that ball batted out of play by Tengiz Bey. It's going to stay with the Provo Bulldogs. And I like to hear you say that, Park. It's like rocks in the ocean. They're kind of just firing away.
Firing away, all the confidence in the world, and they're shooting a great percentage so far. Right now, Cottonwood's got this 3-2 zone, and they're trapping the corners. So Provo's got to be careful. If you throw the ball to the corner there, a trap will be coming. Try to get the ball to the high post, kind of like last possession.
Both teams really good three-point shooting teams, particularly Cottonwood. And Cal Tolstrup fouled on the drive. Who are they going to get?
Chiches with
the foul, yeah. Chetch has been kind of quiet, though, Park, so far.
He has. They haven't got him the ball as much in the post offensively. And now that they're going zone, he's kind of having to play a little bit all over the place, not in that one-on-one matchup with Tolstrup like he was at the beginning.
Cal misses the first, 35-32, 61 seconds left in the quarter.
If I'm Chiches and if I'm not really getting the ball offensively as much as I usually do, I really want to make sure I still have a huge impact on the game with my rebounding and with my shot altering or blocking shots, especially if you're the low man on the zone.
Cal knocks down the second. And the Colts retain the lead, 35-33. Been so many points scored, Park, it's hard to even tell who's winning.
Colts look like they have the lead by 2 right now.
Yep. Tommy Yates with the basketball. Has the pick from Tengiz Bey. Now we're going to work it out. Poole kicks a beautiful find in the corner, and that will not go. Rims out. For Lustgard, and the follow, though, is money in the bank. It's Tommy Yates, the trifecta.
Yates again. He's feeling it. Great confidence, and again, it's a second chance point. Great rebound by Cottonwood. Find your hot shooter and let him fire.
He was amped up there, Park.
That's about his 4th 3 of the half.
We got to clip that one.
We do. That's a clip for sure. Cottonwood up 5. Let's see how Provo finishes the half here.
Orchard with 5 seconds left to Cal. 3, down out of 2. Cal's got to fire a tough shot at the buzzer. No, it just rimmed out. And we go to the locker room with the Colts leading 38-33. And Park, so far, what are you thinking for the Provo Bulldogs to come back second half?
I think Provo had the better first quarter. Cottonwood had the better second quarter. The one thing I love is the energy from both teams right now. This is a preseason holiday tournament, Mike. This doesn't really mean that much in the grand scheme of things, but these teams are treating it like it's a state tournament level game. And so I'm loving the energy, loving the excitement that the teams are playing with right now, and that's why we have a great first half.
What in particular about that first half stuck out to you offensively, right? Because Cotton was a great three-point shooting team, and they showed that here this afternoon.
both teams just playing with a bunch of confidence. You know, and Cottonwood's shooting really great. They hit about 7 or 8 threes right there. They hit 14 in their last game, so they're on pace to beat that. And then the thing is, both teams were rolling offensively, but then both defenses went zone to kind of slow down the rhythm right there. And Provo got a little stagnant, so I expect Coach Collingsworth in the second half or at halftime here to make some adjustments in the zone to make sure they don't get as stagnant. They still move the ball, they still penetrate. And then when you have a zone, you got to be able to ready to hit outside threes because that'll take the defense out of their zone and back to man.
So Provo, three-point shooting wasn't really there, like you said. I mean, that first quarter it was, but then getting Cal Tolstrup involved. Cal was not involved as we thought he would be. Number 33 was pretty shut down. Hit a couple shots, but that one late just rimmed out, and I think it was his first, kind of decent look at a three.
Yeah. I think what happened is in the first quarter, Cottonwood was playing man, and that allowed Mekhi Allen to get downhill. He was kind of the head of the snake.
Yep.
And he was getting everyone involved. So he was causing penetration, getting easy kick-out threes, getting the ball to Tolstrup in easy operational areas. And then when they went zone, that made Provo play a little bit more on their heels. Allen didn't attack as much as he was. And so that's the key is even though the team goes zone, you can still be aggressive and try to penetrate to get those easy shots.
Got it. Okay, well, we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break here. We got a guest coming on, don't we?
We got Taylor Miller joining the broadcast, so we're excited to have Taylor. Taylor's a Las Vegas high school basketball legend, but played college basketball in the state of Utah, and he's the nephew of Cottonwood coach Mark Miller. So, and he works with a lot of these players, so we're excited to have him join the broadcast.
Yeah, Miller will be here for the rest of the halftime show. Coming up here on the program, we'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Ben Anderson, Parker Van Dyke, Michael Goodkind. Stay with us here, halftime from Olympus High in the Autism Holiday Classic. We'll be right back.
Is it Kalen?
Yeah, we call him Cal. Cal. Just doing this on the side, yeah, for fun. So I don't know if we'll have it with me in basketball. basketball, like, so I was on the Stars, pre-camp training camp with them, everything was looking good, and right before the season started, they just, like out of nowhere. And they traded for me and everything. I'm mad at myself because I kind of put all my eggs in that basket, but they took me out of the spot. I was not saying this is what happens. And so then I was like, dang, I'll go back overseas. But then Austin called me back. And I was on like a G League 10-day. They had some injuries, so I was there for like 2.5 weeks. So I was like there for Thanksgiving. Didn't have a full roster spot for me, so when I came back home, I was like this close to going to Spain. Had like an offer to go to Spain, and I just like on the plane. And so in the meantime, I've been just doing this, more like coaching stuff. Still holding out. We'll see. If I don't think I'll go back to Europe. I'll hold it. If the G League called, I'd go. But other than that, I'm trying to just. My life is so funny because it's like I feel like I'm so behind on so many aspects of my life. And so like that's like the beauty of God. Just
Like who I am. Yeah, what are we doing? Okay, cool. But we test them up.
And welcome back to the broadcast. Michael Goodkind, Parker Van Dyke here on YouTube Live. Thanks for being here, everybody. As we got Taylor Miller joining the crew here, too.
How's Taylor's mic? Is he ready to go?
Can I think we can roll it and just kind of see what happens. Crazy first half, Park. Makai Allen trying to get going again. Nice feed, and the layup is good off the beautiful feed from Makai Allen. And Lucas Castanedo does the rest. They swing it. Tommy Yates kicks out. Extra to the corner. Good look from three and a beautiful pass. Oh, and that one long. Great look for Griffin DiMartini. And a wonderful pass from Crew DiMartini. Lustgarden rather on the miss. And Tengiz Bey. Makai Allen to the rim. Spins into one. Kicks out. Garrick Orchard now with the basketball. Gary to Tolstrup. Tolstrup to the rim. Tolstrup hounded and fouled underneath with 4 on the shot clock.
I'm honestly a little surprised Cottonwood went back man. They were giving him an issue with zone, but I think we're good. Taylor, welcome to the broadcast, man.
Thanks for having me, fellas. Glad you guys are doing this. This is cool.
So
I actually hear him perfectly. Don't you hear him?
I
nice?
hear him. So
if you want to pull it up a little bit, too. Yeah, pull it up a little bit.
hopefully the broadcast can hear him, but Taylor's dad's cousin, I said it was his uncle, but it's Taylor's dad's cousin is Mark Miller, the coach of Cottonwood. And Taylor works with some of these players. Who are some of the guys that you've worked with in the past?
Yeah, so I've worked with Makai. So I've worked with Makai since he was probably in 8th grade, freshman year. So I've been able to see him develop, which is awesome. I've worked with Malay on Cottonwood. Luca, I actually have the chance to coach Malay and Luca next summer. And then Tommy Yates as well. He's knocked down a few threes in the first half. Been able to see him. So yeah, a lot of my boys actually won it.
Yates had a great first half, hit like 4 or 5 threes.
Yeah, he came out of fly for sure. I think both of these teams.
As Cal misses on the drive.
Yeah, both of these teams, similar styles, good guard play, shooters around, paint presence. So it's a good matchup. Probably a future state matchup. I think.
That's what we were saying. This is like it's a preseason tournament, but they're playing it like it's going to be like a semifinal matchup, which it could be later on in the season.
As Tengiz Bey works it back to Ite Lustgarden. 5:50 on the clock. Lustgarden spins out, kicks to the corner, and stolen away. Beautiful steal. And right into the hands of Makai Allen we go. And he throws it away off the nice steal from Griffin DiMartini. The other way, a tough shot, and he was hounded and fouled by Cal Tolstrup. And we're going to see free throws upcoming for Ite Lustgarden.
So Taylor, tell the broadcast a little bit of your background, your basketball career journey, and what you're doing now.
Yeah, man. So it's funny. When I was born, my dad was playing college basketball. He played at Weber State. Ended up transferring to Slick and was playing for Norm Parrish. So funny enough, I ended up playing for my last 2 years in college at Westminster. But yeah, born into a basketball family. Got a bunch of cousins. Grew up playing high school, college ball. So just kind of ran in the family. Out of high school, I had signed with Southern Utah University. My senior year, I was blessed to be. I was a leading scorer in the state of Nevada. My senior year, I averaged 27 a game. Was planning on going to SUU. And then after my mission, I ended up going to BYU with coaching change at SUU. So I started my career at BYU, transferred to Snow for a year, and then finished at Westminster before I went overseas, played in the Philippines for a year. So now I'm in coaching, so I get to spend time in the gym. I can't get away from it.
If you guys want to see some elite high school highlights, YouTube Taylor Miller high school highlights.
You
man.
play against Taylor?
I did it. He was in Vegas.
Okay, gotcha.
But he was like,
what same year, are you the same year as Park?
I was 2016.
2016. Okay.
Years after coaching.
I'm an old man, Mike. You got to realize
Park,
everyone we
man.
bring on, I'm older than.
Park is OG.
Park.
Kids call me Unc. That makes Parker OG.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm great uncle.
He's the Lou Gehrig of Utah basketball.
But Taylor was and is still a bucket, and kind of a cool. I didn't know that attempt as he barely misses the three there. Guy's never seen a shot he doesn't like, honestly.
Times 3 misses and a foul called. And they're going to get Griffin DiMartini.
I didn't know there was the full circle moment with Norm. We had James Waldrasper on last game, and he played for Norm as well. But Norm coaching your dad and then coaching you is pretty cool.
Yeah, full circle for sure. Been around for a while. He's still kicking at Westminster. Yeah, James is funny. I actually took his jersey. He was Westminster number 3 before I got there. I got to fill his shoes.
Now they've got to get it retired, man. Come on, they got to get number 3 retired.
That's 2 Asian legends.
Yeah.
Put that number 3 in the rafters.
And that 3 is money in the bank. A beautiful shot from Tengiz Bay on the inbound with 4:37. The Colts take a 4-point lead.
Cottonwood still hitting a bunch of threes. If I'm Provo, I got to make them take tough 2s.
Cal to the rack, and a high bank shot is good.
Another example of our key matchup of the game right there. Tolstrup versus Chetchez, one-on-one. I would like to see Chetchez go right back at him.
Now Atem on the drive. The answer will not go, and Cal skies for the rebound.
It's a great board.
This where Mackay can be dangerous in transition. Last game against Hurricane, he was able to get out a lot in transition. That opened up the game for him.
He started the first quarter. That's why I was surprised Cottonwood went back man, because the first quarter they went man, and Mackay was doing it all. Getting down in the paint, scoring, drawing, kicking. And when they went zone, it kind of slowed him down a little bit. So I wonder if Cotton will go back to that later on.
No, he's a good kid. He was like I said, I've been around him for a few years. I was texting him the other day about just being aggressive, and definitely came out the gate ultra aggressive, looking to get to the rim and make some plays.
Gary Gorchard inbounds it. And again, huge thanks to Taylor Miller for being here on the broadcast. Mackay Allen with it. Down low, going to kick out. Emmanuel Geraldo. And they're going to foul Gary Gorchard with 3:44 on the clock. Who are they going to get here? So they're going to get Atem with the foul. He's going to come out.
So Taylor, youth development coach for Mountain Stars basketball, correct?
Yes, sir.
Give us a little idea of what that's about.
Man, so it's funny. Youth basketball, it's a crazy place to be these days. I feel like there's a lot going on. Kids play on a bunch of teams. They play a bunch of games. So part of what I'm hoping to do in the youth basketball scene is kind of shift the landscape the best I can in my sphere of influence and kind of get back to similar to the way that we were raised in the game. You know, we weren't playing as many games. We were focused more on our skill development and practicing. So Mountain Stars, that's kind of what we're trying to do. We don't want to, with all the load that these kids are under, playing year-round, a million games, we want to kind of approach things differently and just help give these kids a good experience overall.
As Tengiz Bay turns it over. And a fast break here for the Provo Bulldogs. And a foul and one. They're going to count it. Oh, they are. Mackay Allen will shoot a free throw after the banker.
Little NBA continuation there, though.
Yeah,
but
big time.
That
was a Russ Westbrook continuation.
This was a Taylor Miller-esque move right here. Down in the paint, good hop step, come off 2 feet. Taylor's a 2-foot jumper. You'd say you're 2-foot jumper.
I'm definitely not a 1-foot jumper.
Yeah. So
he's got both.
Get to 2 feet, come to 2 feet, under control, go strong and finish. Taylor would have dunked that.
I mean, you know this, Parker. The higher level you get, the more important it is to play off of 2 feet as a smaller guard. Once you get in the paint, you're able to make better decisions, stay under control, not turn the ball over, and be stronger and on balance. So that's good. It's good that Mackay's already picking that up. It'll help him at snow, too, once he gets to that next level.
Caden Poole to Tengiz Bay. Tengiz Bay back out to Poole. No mistake with Jordan Poole. Nice backdoor feed and an extra. A beauty, and Chetchez puts it home. What a pass from Tommy Yates.
That may be the play of the game right there. Great back cut. Yates with a great pass. Chetchez, good job filling to they call that the half circle spot for a nice little touch finish.
Dolstrup 3.
Right now is he's playing aggressive and he's not hesitating.
No.
Looks like he's playing confident. And that's important as a young player. You can't hesitate. You can't be afraid to make mistakes. You got to go let it fly.
Emmanuel Geraldo called with the loose ball foul, going back the other way. 43-41. We got a great game here. Can we get you on the post-game show, Tay? You want to join us for the post-game show?
Absolutely, man.
It'd be great. Full analysis here.
I thought you wanted me to post up for a second.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know if I have that in my game.
Maybe. Poole feeds Tengiz Bay. Tengiz Bay cross court. Tommy Yates, good look from 3. And no, that will not fall. The rebound underneath. And no, but Chetchez will have free throws.
That play right there is all because of Chetchez. He posts hard, allows the defense to help and sink in to get him. We get a cross pass over to Yates. He misses, and then Chetchez gets the offensive rebound.
Absolutely. I'm super impressed. Lucas, he's a player I think has fallen under the radar a little bit, and in my mind, he's one of the more underrated players in the state. I mean, 6'9", he shoots wide receivers catch, he's got post game, he can stretch out and knock shots down. So I'm excited to see how he progresses.
44-41. Colts on top. Bulldogs, though, Park, seem to have been, like, dominating this game for the most part, but Cottonwood still with the lead.
Cottonwood's been able to just hit some threes and stay in the game. I know, and that's here's a little full court pressure from the Colts. See if Mackay can take advantage.
Mackay on the drive, sidestep, and lays it in.
That's a great move. Great pace, great poise.
Gerdy Martina to Poole, now to the corner. And that ball batted out of the hands of Tommy Yates on the pass. And they're going to say it's Provo basketball, and we get an uproar from Tommy Yates. Is it staying here? And it will stay with the Colts. A 2-point lead, 1:38 to play here in the third. Caden Poole. Hands off to Tengus Bay, back to Caden Poole. Poole kicks out. Bay, a step back jumper, and he puts it in.
Tough shot, Tengus. That's hard as a right-hand player. When you're going right, stepping back off that left foot, that's not an easy shot.
Mackay Allen. To Castagnetto, now down low, and Cal was fouled.
So crafty.
That's a kind of play where it just is hard to be a defender because Chetchez is pretty much, he's got his chest on him, his hands are up, but just a crafty move by Tolstrup to kind of bait the refs into calling a foul, even though there's really not much there, and that's the nature of the game. It's just harder to be harder to be a defender than an offensive player.
Good offense will always be good defense. Parker knows that.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the best defense. I've played some of the best defense in my life, and it still doesn't make a difference. Sometimes,
Tolstrup, and he goes, misses the second, 1 for 2 from the stripe.
Like both teams are cracking into their bench, playing a pretty deep rotation, and everyone's contributing. A lot of the role guys are contributing.
Been a lot of games these past few days, I think, for these teams playing in these holiday tournaments. Trying to get prepped up for the new year once we really get into region play.
Caden Poole. Defended by Geraldo. 40 seconds left, 6 on the shot clock. Poole to the rack, hounded, throws one up. 2 on the shot clock, now down to 1, and that will be no, it's not a shot clock violation. They call a foul. As Tengus Bay just kind of threw one up. The shot clock expiring, I think they're going to say this is Provo basketball, and they will. Foul on, see who was on though. Wow.
Oh, I actually don't like that call.
Wow.
They give them 3, or is that they call it on the floor?
I think it's a bonus. But
That's
I don't like
tough.
that. I don't like that foul call as the shot clock is going off and a little bit of a loose ball foul. Here's the thing I would always tell refs. Well, if I could tell refs without getting a technical. If somebody falls down, that doesn't mean there needs to be a call made. There are times players will just fall. It's basketball. It doesn't need to be a block, doesn't mean a charge, doesn't mean a foul. Just because somebody falls down doesn't mean it's an automatic foul.
Got it.
Because there's some really good players. There's some crafty high school guys, especially the smaller guards. If they just get bumped and they fall, they'll get all these foul calls when it's they're not. You can't reward a guy for just falling.
And Park, if you're Jay Chrisman, or if you're Chris Collinsworth, rather, that's got to fire you up.
Yeah, luckily they just did. He
One
just go
for
1 for 2? Okay.
He did.
But that will come down the stretch. But you got to hope that the game will reward you back. They'll get a call. They'll get another call here down the stretch. They need a bucket here, though, to end the half.
Kai Allen calls for a screen. He gets it from Cal. And he's going to go to the rim with 9 seconds. Kicks out. Good look from 3. And that is good. Money in the bank for Lucas Castagnetto. And a steal, and Cal will miss as the clock expires. And a 1-point ball game nonetheless as we move to period number 4. What a game.
When Luke can hit shots like that, number 32, that just hit that 3, that makes their team so tough. They're already so worried about Makai getting downhill and making plays. They're worried about Tolstrup down low. When you can have a shooter spotting up like that and you can rely on, that's huge. That
was a great, like, you need to clip that and show that to every high school team in the state. This is how you finish the half, or this is how you finish a quarter. Get the ball to your best players, composed, under control, don't turn the ball over, make a smart, easy play, and get a shot up as close to the buzzer as you can. So if you make it, you get the bucket. If you miss it, you don't give the team a chance to get the ball and score the other time. I've seen so many high school teams like that at the end of the quarter. They'll either shoot way too early and give the chance the other team to go score, or they'll turn the ball over. So that was a perfect momentum shift going into the fourth quarter. We got a great game here. 1-point game going to the fourth.
What a ball game. Parker Van Dyke, Taylor Miller, Michael Goodkind, Ben Anderson, our EP on the call. 8 minutes left as fourth quarter about to be underway.
Making sure Taylor's mic's up and running.
We got to make sure we get a pic with Taylor, by the way, Park, for IG. Post a nice clean pic, you know.
For us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a good picture.
Nice pic.
Yeah.
We could use some more content too, just pics of us, kind of just doing our thing.
We need an intern.
I would love an intern.
We need an intern who will come and work for free.
That would be great. He'll answer to you, Park, and only to you. Chez misses. The rebound to Allen. They throw it ahead, and that ball out of play. And out of reach for Griffin DiMartini.
This is this is why you play these preseason tournaments, because this right here is so valuable for the rest of the season. You've got 2 good games, or 2 good teams going head-to-head, 1-point game in the fourth quarter. Who's going to win?
Atem on the drive, no, but a foul.
And I like that by Malay, just simple, just catch, sweep, straight line drive, gets the rim. I think he's been avoiding contact a little bit too much. He's so athletic to where he can put a shot up and has a quick second jump to where that'll work out for him a lot. But he's a good enough shooter. I want to see him get to the line a little bit more. He's got a good shot.
Malay attempt from the stripe. And he knocks down the first. Back to a 2-point lead.
He's improved a ton over the past couple years. He's always been a good athlete, but to start the game, stepping in, knock down 2 quick threes, and it's huge.
He's got a good-looking shot. I mean, his shot looks great. Good release.
Rims out in the second, and a lucky miss for the Bulldogs. Still just a 2-point lead.
Well, Parker, when you were in high school, how many battles did you guys have here? Was Olympus?
My first 2 years, Olympus has always been good. They weren't as good as they are now, but they were good. I played at the old Olympus school, so before this one was built, and we had a really good battle my sophomore year. My freshman year, we lost in a game winner by a guy by the name of Nick Paulus. Ended up playing college basketball. And then my sophomore year, we had a battle with them. And then my junior year, we lost to them in the state tournament. So I had many battles with Olympus. They were one of our big rivals. So a lot of good memories against the school, but not in this building.
Yeah.
Not in this building. It was the old building, which is a shame they tore that gym down because that was a really cool gym.
Yeah, from the stripe. We got Garrick Orchard knocks down the first. By the way, Park, we got Peter Goodkind tuning in. The only guy who's ever fought with Eddie Murray live. Yeah. He's on the broadcast. He's listening in. It's my dad. He literally fought with Eddie Murray from the Baltimore Orioles.
Really?
Yeah, Peter Goodkind. He's a big fan of the network, obviously.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Peter Goodkind, one of the few guys who can go head-to-head with me in baseball trivia.
Oh, out of Park. That's generous. Cross court. Here's Atem with the basketball. Atem kicks it out. Crew DiMartini, 6:38 in the clock. Gonna go cross court. Now to Griffin. Itay Lustgarten, rather, kicks out. Tengus Bay, cross. Oh, what a pass to the corner. A three. That one will not go, just rimmed out. For Itay Lustgarten, and a whistle on the floor. What a loose ball foul, looks like the call is on Cheches.
I've been really impressed with a few of these Cottonwood possessions where they have really moved the ball great. That shot doesn't go in, but if you're Coach Mark Miller, you take that every single time. That was such great ball movement. So hard to guard if you're Provo. Everyone's touching it. The ball's moving fast. You get a great open three.
They do a really good job on their baseline drives, getting that corner filled. They do a lot of drifts. Really good at making an extra pass. And it just comes down to hitting shots.
Got a tie ball game. Provo been sticking around, and we're finally tied at 49. Mackay gets double team, kicks out. Good look from three. Top of the key, puts it in. Garrick Orchard from downtown, and the Bulldogs retake the lead.
Again, it's all created by Mackay's poise and patience in the paint, and a great three-point kick out. Huge three for the Bulldogs.
They work it in. Cheches answers with a floater inside.
He's great circling around, finding those open gaps from guys.
52-51, Provo back on top looking for more. Mackay Allen was phenomenal in the first half, quiet here in the second. Garrick Orchard off the screen, and he's blocked by Cheches. And Atem now on the break. Ahead, a pull-up three. No, that misses. Atem skies for the rebound, and a foul on the floor off the miss from Tengus Bay.
That's a great, I love that stretch of basketball. There was no buckets, but the effort, the Cheches block, the confident pull-up three, we just missed it. But Atem is sprinting down the floor, and he goes for the offensive rebound, and he gets that foul call. These are huge moments in huge parts of the game.
That's a great transition three. That's one that you can't be mad at as a coach because you've got numbers, you've got two guys crashing, only one back on defense, so you've got to take that shot.
By the way, Park, Peter Goodkind commented, said he didn't fight with Eddie Murray because Eddie would have killed him. I think he's now labeled it was an argument.
It was just an argument.
Yeah, I don't know. Argument, it was a fight. Yeah. Oh, Tengus Bay from downtown. And the Colts retake the lead.
Just love the confidence from Bay right there. Misses the pull-up three, but comes right back and shoots the next one with confidence. Gives a 2-point lead to the Colts.
Sign of a good shooter.
Mackay on the drive, foul on the floor with 4:49 to play. Who are they getting here? Looks like they're going to get number 15, Andres Castaneves, with the blocking foul. Mackay Allen kicks cross court, dangerous pass. A good look from three. That one will not go. Mackay the board. Great look for Orchard. Second three. No, that one will not go either. Another rebound off the miss from Castagneto. Mackay Allen.
I think Mackay's found a great balance of attacking and distributing.
Mackay step back in the paint. Nails it.
That's a huge possession for Provo right there. 2 offensive rebounds. Mackay, great pace again. Tough 2-foot fadeaway, but those are the plays that really hurt you if you're Cottonwood because you just stopped them twice, but you couldn't get the rebound.
I mean, the two things that I preach, if there's 2 battles that we can win as a team and we're likely to win the game, it's the rebounding battle and the turnover battle. At that point, it's just a numbers game. You're just giving another team more opportunities to put the ball in the rim. So, yeah, multiple offensive rebounds in the possession. That'll break them out.
Down the stretch here, Taylor. So we just talked about turnovers, talked about rebounding. What are a couple other keys both team needs to do to get the win here?
I think this is where your best players need to step up. If I'm Mackay, or if I'm, Tulsa, if I'm Luka or Malay, this is where I'm putting a little more responsibility on me. And that's not to say I need to go score every play, but these are the possessions where, it's a tight game, few minutes left in the game. You want the ball in your hands. You want that responsibility of making plays. And other than that, it's just being really solid. It's doing the things that have made you successful throughout the game. You don't need to start doing anything crazy different. This is where you buckle down, make sure you serve yourself, and and really just treat every possession like it's really valuable, because it is. Every possession is valuable in the post game.
You make a great point. Is if I'm one of the best players on these teams, you want to have control of the game, control of the ball, and you want to have an impact, but it doesn't have to be through scoring. So sometimes young, inexperienced players think to themselves, I've got to win us the game, so I'm going to go and force a really tough shot, but that's not always the case. So we'll see if they do that.
That's the most important thing.
Tommy Yates kicks to Bain. Extra pass to Chetchez. Chetchez floats it home.
Yeah, great touchdown there, huh?
You said it earlier, Taylor. Their baseline drive and movement off the baseline drive has been so good. Chetchez is finding those open spots, circling in front of the rim. Two just really high-coached teams.
If I'm Provo, we've got to figure that out. Whether it's our bottom side help needs to step up and get outside the paint, and our rotation's got to be a little bit quicker to keep getting that look.
Makai Allen. Oh, the lane will not go. A nicely contested shot by Chetchez.
I think Chetchez got a piece of that.
They do a really good job cutting, too, on those corners.
Here we go. Working towards crunch time. 3:25 to play. And we got Tengus Bay with the basketball. Cross court, works it. Oliver Lassie. The J will not go. The follow will, though. And it's Andres Castaneves with the lay-in.
Castaneves has kind of been quiet all game, but he makes just one of the biggest plays of the game right there.
As Allen was fouled with 2:57. What a play there by Castaneves, Park. You talk about second chance points. And nice putback.
We call those winning plays. You make those little plays that aren't flashy, it's not the step back jumper, but that's a winning play right there.
Tay, how about for you? Has the program changed at all, from Cottonwood?
Absolutely, yes. Since Mark's been the coach, they've definitely stepped up and been one of the best 4A teams in the state. Lost in the state championship 2 years ago.
As Cal Tolstrup steps into one and banks it in.
Yeah, Mark's done a great job. He's got them clicking, and they run deep, man. Like I said, to have he's number 15. To have him.
Andres Castaneves.
Yep. Yeah, these kids are stepping up and making some key plays.
Are these two teams you think that could be in the 4A state championship?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, from what I've seen so far, we've got these two. Pineview down south is coached in St. George by one of my college assistants. Nico's doing a great job with them. They've got a great team. Yeah, 4A is, I think it's open for the taking. Several teams that can be competitive.
Yeah, these two teams. You also got Desert Hills down there as well. Are pretty good, and the St. George teams are always a tough battle. But I'll tell you what, we got the final 2.5 minutes down the stretch here. Cottonwood's up 2 with the ball. But like you were saying, Taylor, so I grew up, and Cottonwood was a really good football school when I was young, and then they were mainly a baseball school. Basketball was so-so, and then when I graduated, Cottonwood was pretty much depleted. Yeah. But when Mark Miller took over, he instantly kind of turned them around, and now he's got them competing in games that matter. They're competing for state championships, and this Cottonwood team, they look better than the team even 2 years ago, in terms of depth, I think. So I'm excited to see their run.
Absolutely, yeah. No, they're balling. Mark's doing a great job. He's got Coach Daniels on the staff who has college experience, Gonzaga and several other places.
3 front rims for Chetchez. Cal the board and a chance to retake the lead or tie.
I love that play out of the timeout, though.
Makai Allen with the basketball, defended by Atem, 2:20 to play.
I'd like to see them go into more high ball screen. And Tolstrup's such a good pick and pop.
2:15 on the clock. Oh, he's blocked, but a foul. Makai Allen will go to the stripe. Looks like they're going to get Chetchez. 2:12. 2 major free throws here for Makai Allen. If he can knock down both, we're tied at 58, and a miss would be pivotal.
Yeah, expect to see, that was just Makai Allen going one-on-one there, but expect to see, we talked about it early in the game, Mike, Makai and Tolstrup going 2-man game, like Taylor's saying, pick and pop, pick and roll.
Yep.
With Orchard and the other shooters on the outside getting ready to knock down open threes.
Yeah, I would love to see them go empty side, a little 2-man game with Tolstrup and Makai and see what they can get.
Second one will not go. 2:09 to play.
Free throws are also big. Can't miss a lot of free throws down the stretch here.
Attempt. Fires a three. Good look. Front rim, no good. And big board for Lucas Castagnetto. Makai Allen with 1:47 to play. 58-57 ball game. Cal Tolstrup. And tried to hand it off to Makai Allen. And it was batted away by Attempt. It's going to stay with Provo. Yes. Ben, by the way, are we hearing Taylor?
I think we are. We're hearing,
are we hearing Taylor?
Taylor's good, right?
Are we hearing Taylor's mic, by the way? Can we hear Taylor? Not that much?
Talk louder.
Yeah, try to talk louder. Yeah. That's better. Maybe like hold it up.
Here we go.
Yeah. My sister-in-law, Emma, who just moved into a new house, said, "Oh, and a three is Makai Allen." Puts it home. Emma Goodkind said she wasn't hearing you, so now we're getting you back on the call.
That's a huge three for Makai right there. Gives him a 2-point lead down the stretch. You see how timeout Cottonwood, but Makai, exactly what we're talking about. Your biggest players, your best players, they got to make the biggest plays right there. And Makai with all the confidence with the pull-up three. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Man, can't ask for much more out of this game.
No.
What a ball game.
Fans came to see.
We thought we were going to see 80. We saw 60.
Right,
you know?
the first quarter.
The first quarter was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Park, coming out of this timeout, what do you think? What are we looking at?
So if I'm Cottonwood, I want to get something close to I want to attack the rim, and I'm fine with taking a three, but I can get an inside-out kind of three. What Provo's yet to stop is Cottonwood's ball reversal, swing reversal into a corner, into a baseline drive, into that, like we're talking about. Yep, Chetchez circling towards the middle and a baseline drift in the corner. Yeah. Now, if I'm Provo, I probably come out here in a zone to maybe throw that off, but I want to get the ball. I want to try to get the ball to Chetchez in an operational area right here.
And teams will do that. That's a good move. Sometimes go to a zone. You know, Cottonwood's probably prepping a man play right now, but they'll have a zone play ready. But Provo's matchup zone is, they haven't gotten into it as much today, but it's caused some problems in past games that I've seen. So.
And then if I'm a Tem, I'm going to be crashing the offensive glass. You know, Yates has had a great day shooting. Obviously, Bay is the leading scorer. They've got weapons. I actually like everyone they have in their lineup, so everyone's just got to be prepared to make a play here. And there's plenty of time. So if you don't get a bucket here, you've got plenty of time to still get a stop.
Tommy Yates and company with the basketball and a timeout on the floor. Collinsworth called that one. Looks like Mark Miller called that one. So a timeout.
So it looks like they had drawn up a play for a sideline out of bounds, and the refs had the spot on the baseline. Cottonwood went out and weren't prepared for the baseline out of bounds, so they got to call another timeout. Yeah,
the refs may have messed that up. The ball, I thought they called a timeout. I thought Cottonwood called a timeout like right after the basket went in. Or maybe they crossed half court, I'm not sure. Either way, you don't want to, if you're Cottonwood here, Provo, you want to play solid defense, not get any chippy fouls. If you're Cottonwood here, you want to be smart and get a good possession, get a good shot, not rushed, and then if you don't score here, don't freak out. You can get one more quick stop, play solid defense, and then come back and be able to score again. No need to rush, no need to panic.
Provo's only got 2 team fouls. They can afford to be a little physical. Drives, if it's me on defense for Provo, nothing easy.
Makai Allen so far with the shot of the game. But can the Colts respond? They have the basketball down 2 here on Goodkind Network. Thanks for joining us. Parker Van Dyke, Taylor Miller, Michael Goodkind, our executive producer, Ben Anderson. And we appreciate Ben being here in his flu game. Ooh. Yates works it down low at 10. A nice move, a nifty one. No, will not go. And Cal Tolstrup skies for the rebound. And a steal. And oh, wow. He coughed it up. It's going back the other way. I think it will. And what a tough break there, Parker Van Dyke. For Andres Castaneves, had to steal and then just lost it.
That's a great no call by the refs there, actually. I like that. And I love the play. This is where Taylor was talking about earlier with the Tem. I would like to see a Tem, instead of jump and fade and try to fall, and hope you get a foul call. Like, go up with kind of the aggressiveness and the tenacity, like I'm going to dunk the ball. And, like, go through the rim, finish through the rim there. And if you go that strong, you go that aggressive, even if you get fouled, you're in a position to still make it. But you don't want to be thinking to yourself, I hope the ref kind of bails me out.
As an athlete, it's so tempting to think, okay, I can get in the air and then figure it out while I'm up there. That next level of maturity is, all right, can I play off 2 feet? Do I need a jump stop here? Maybe pump fake, get my defender in the air. And that's something that Malay will develop.
Still a lot of time here, so Cottonwood, no need to foul, no need to do anything crazy. You can still
Play
get a stop. Yep.
30-second shot clock. Let it play.
Provo, do not turn the ball over.
Makai Allen will inbound.
It's interesting that Makai's taking it out. They're usually a primary ball handler. You want him getting an outlet.
That is an interesting choice. Wonder if they'll give it back to him. Gets it in a toll strip. Yes, he will get it back to Makai. Makai, dangerous pass from Cal. Gets it with one minute to play. Makai defended by Atem. 19 in the shot clock.
Cottonwood wanted a 10-second call there in the backcourt.
Makai through the defense, hanging layup, no. And what's the whistle here for? They're going to get 20. Yep, they're going to get Yates with a foul on the floor. And with the bonus in play, and Seawood being in the penalty, we will see free throws from Makai Allen.
They're big free throws, but, as Makai, if I'm in his head, he's a senior, he's one of the best players in the state. Like, this is exactly what he wants. He wants to be at the line in this situation.
Makai Allen rattles home the first. And it's a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs with 49 seconds even. And perfect. Bulldogs back up 4.
Still a lot of time with Cottonwood. Again, you don't have to rush. Just get a good bucket, get a good shot attempt.
Attempt to the rim. Oh, was he fouled? No, an offensive call.
Way to step up and take it. Parker, curious to get your thoughts on this. Obviously, there's no restricted area in high school. Do you think that should be something that's added to the game? I mean, it's tough.
I think the restricted area should be, in all aspects of the game. Because anyone can just stand there. But that's a big-time play.
It's big. It takes guts.
Geraldo, again, he's a role player. He's been in and out of the game, and that's a game-winning play right there. But we talked about with Atem, if he comes to 2 feet there, Geraldo's got no chance to block his shot. Right. If you come off and you jump off 1 foot, again, your just options are limited. And so that's where the maturity comes in. But Geraldo, that's a big-time play.
As they foul Gary Gorchard.
That is what's most impressed. I'm most impressed with these two teams. They both got 2 or 3 like high-level high school players that are going to probably play at the next level. But they're guys 5 through 8, 5 through 9. They've all come in and made an impact, and that's how you can have a good team become a great team, is when you have multiple guys who are having an impact on winning and are fulfilling roles that aren't the glamorous roles. They're not the roles where you're going to get a lot of shots. There's not a roles where you're going to get a lot of points. You're going to get loose balls. You're going to get charges. You're going to get offensive rebounds, and that's how you win at a high level.
Gary Gorchard, perfect from the stripe. Tommy Yates back up the court in a timeout, and the last timeout for Cottonwood with 35.9 on the clock as they trail by 6.
All right, so coming out of this timeout, Parker, what do you think? We're down 6, 35 seconds left. We're still at the rim.
There's still a lot of time. So I want to elongate the game as much as possible. Here I'd probably drop a play. For a quick 3, and then I'm crashing the boards hard. And then once after a make, I'm in a full court press situation, and I don't want to foul right away. I want to try to get a trap or 2 and try to create a turnover because there's still plenty of time.
They've been close on a couple of these 10-second calls in the backcourt.
Exactly. I would say you get a couple traps. Once they get past half court, then you foul. But definitely don't foul right away. But you got to get a good bucket here.
Cottonwood has that good comeback play where, the guard comes off, cuts towards the rim, but then comes back for the 3. So let's see if they go to that.
Park, let's not forget, by the way, today's game sponsor, Pure and Delicious. Yeah.
It's the best protein I've ever had. It's the protein I use every single day, actually.
It's fantastic protein. Now, you can use code GKN to get 15% off on your next order. Use code GKN at Pure and Delicious to get 15% off your next order.
Yeah, we all need protein powder, man. You get 50% off.
Chetchez. Oh, he puts it in. Was that a 4-point play? A Larry Johnson 4-point play for Chetchez in crunch time. Wow.
Just like Coach Drew, right?
Yeah.
It's an N1-3.
That's where good players just make good plays. Chetchez has been so funny to me all game. He seems so nonchalant out there, but he's made some big plays. And there he just hits that three, a huge three, and he acts like it was nothing.
Chetchez, perfect on the free throw, and it's back to a 2-point game. Now shot clock officially off, so they're going to have to foul or go for a steal.
See, here I want to trap. I don't want to foul yet. No foul. See, I don't. I don't let him catch it, but he catches it, and then I try to get a trap. But there's still plenty of time.
Have certain guys come out of timeouts. We're like, all right, these are the guys that we need to foul. There's certain guys that you definitely want to avoid fouling.
Cal Tolstrup fouled by Castanevis with 29 seconds even. 64-62, and Cal's got the 2 biggest free throws of the game upcoming.
What a game from Tolstrup, man. I don't know if you have stats sitting around here, but man,
he's been
really
awesome.
Impressed with him.
Yep.
Yeah, double-double for sure.
Cal nails the
Got
first.
a little bit of that Jokic vibe to him, you know?
Yep.
You don't really want to compare kids to the best player in the world right now, but he's got some of that in his game.
I think more of like Alpert Sengun even, you know?
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't like Sengun, but I do like that. He's a great player.
Yeah.
I'm a Warriors fan.
I get it. Cal perfect from the line, and it's back to a 4-point game. Let's see what Cottonwood does. Here we go. Ite Lustgarden kicks. McKay, 3. No, that will not go. Chetchez on the miss with 20 seconds left, and they are going to foul.
Well, that's a great look for Cottonwood. Come down, get a wide open look like that's all you can ask for.
Chetchez had a great look from 3.
Big board by Lukey.
And Castagnetto will shoot 2 free throws with 20.2. And still high school basketball, no guarantee from the line, but obviously not a 1-on-1, you got to make both.
He's a good shooter. I'm putting my money on him hitting these.
And knocks down the first. Back to a 5-point game. Tay Miller said it, he's betting on it. See if he goes 2 for 2.
Game's not over.
Game's not over.
Still time on the clock.
Tons of time. Second one good. Here we go, Lustgarden works it. Tengus Bay, a tough 3. No, rimmed out. Good look, though. And a foul. Who are they getting with this one? Yes, it's going to be Provo basketball, and free throws upcoming for Geraldo.
This is another impactful winning play by Geraldo. It's not on the stat sheet. Shot goes up in the corner. You need an offense. You need a rebound to win the game. Geraldo does a great job. What a lot of kids do is the shot goes up. What do? They eyes go to the ball. They turn and look at the ball. Geraldo, disciplined, goes right to a body and boxes out first. Then gets the ball, causes the foul. Now he's at the line to ice the game here. He hit one, but again, it's these plays. I know there's a lot of guys in high school who can score 20 points a game and are on good teams, but it's these kind of plays that separate the good teams from the great teams.
Geraldo misses both. Cal, a big rebound, and that could ice it. 10 seconds left, and they'll let this one dribble out. And the Provo Bulldogs will win 11 in a row as Garrett Orchard just dribbles it out. And a 68-62 final from Olympus High School in what was a nail-biter. And a big win for Provo.
What a game.
Yeah, what a ball game. Moving to 12-3 on the season with this W.
Great one. Great one.
Like you said, Mike, 11 straight for Provo. Wow.
What a ball game. Park, who do we get for the post-game interview here? What are we thinking? Cal?
Cal, let's get Makai Allen up here.
Let's go get Makai. I'll be back. You talk today. I'll be back with Makai. I don't know. Do we have another mic, or how do you want to do this?
Take mine, whatever you guys want to do.
We're in the booth here. Tay, you're the man.
We Taylor out of here.
I don't
Let's
know.
get a picture before we leave.
Yeah, we'll get a pic with you. I'm going to go grab Makai. Do we want to get a pic now?
Yeah, let's just get like a little selfie here.
Okay,
We'll get
Ben,
Makai
a quick pic of us. Ben, you're the man. Ben Anderson, our EP. Guys in his flu game. Well, let's get the court behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we turn around? And then we'll go this way and this way.
You want to point? No point.
All right, fellas.
Tay, your analysis was second to none. Thanks for being here. What a legend. What a legend. Honestly,
Thanks,
we'd love to have you back anytime.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
you're free. Yeah.
Tomorrow, Taylor, 11.
The tournament. The tournament?
We're going to play. We play pickup tomorrow, and then we got the tournament on Friday.
On Friday.
A lot of ball. Me and Taylor this weekend playing a lot of ball.
Taylor, we love you. Thanks for being
man.
here. All right, I'll be right back. Makai, do you want to talk, Park?
Yeah, Mike's going to go get Makai. I'm going to give a little analysis of the game here. So first off, special thanks to Ben Anderson, fighting the flu once again. But I tell you, that was a big-time game. We've done 3 games now here on Good Kind Network. We've done Highland Olympus, which was really a game, probably the most hostile environment. Yeah, he's getting Makai Allen. We did Olympus Murray. It was a little bit of a blowout, but a good game nonetheless to do. And then today, Provo Cottonwood, 2 of the top teams in 4A. Definitely a preview of a big state tournament type game. But I was really impressed. You can tell both those teams are very well coached, and both those programs have great cultures, because you don't just have the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th guy off the bench come in and do all the dirty work plays and do it be happy to do it, unless you have a great culture, unless you have great trust between your teammates and you believe in what your coach is saying. So that was one of the most impressive things that I saw from tonight's game, is just the overall culture, the teamwork, the unselfishness of both teams, Cottonwood and Provo. So excited to see how they do moving forward. Hopefully Mike can get here with Makai Allen. But stay tuned next week. We've got some big games after the new year, some big-time region games. We'll be back this was a neutral site game. We'll be back at home courts starting next week and starting into the new year. Special thanks once again to Taylor Miller, and special thanks to our sponsor of the game, Pure and Delicious Protein. Use code GKN for 15% off your first order. It's my own personal protein that I use every day. Great taste and healthy benefits, especially for those who have issues with other protein powders. Promotes gut health. So it's the best of both worlds. Tastes great and healthy. Special thanks to Pure and Delicious, proud sponsor of Good Kind Network. Makai Allen's probably in the locker room right now. Let's see if we can get him here.
Ben does it all. Oh,
There we go.
Okay,
There
we're
we
here in the
go.
booth. Okay, fantastic. So let's talk down the stretch. About a minute 20 to go. Parker, we're saying who's going to hit the big shot?
Yes, sir.
You got a good look, top of the key. What was drawn up and what led to that shot? Were you really confident in hitting it, or were you potentially thinking about working around a little more? And, again, the confidence to make that shot in that big moment.
Yes, sir. So, yes, I was confident with it. I work on this shot every day. It's one of my favorite shots. But I came out the screen just to read. I seen them go under. They were going under all game. So, I felt confident, step up, hit the shot.
They go under, you got to make them pay, man. It was awesome. You know, Cottonwood's a great team. We were talking about that game right there. That's probably a potential like state semifinal, state tournament matchup. But let's talk a little bit about your teammates, man. Let's talk about Geraldo. Let's talk about Tolstrup. Talk about your team. It seems like you guys have a great culture. You guys got great trust in each other because that game right there, you were obviously our MVP of the game. You played great, but that was a whole team effort. Everyone had an impact on the game. Talk about your teammates a little bit.
Yes, sir. We're all family, so we all got each other's backs. It helps. Everyone's playing their part. Callan setting screens, getting down to the rim. E-Man coming in with some big rebounds and stops. So we all playing our part, and I love it.
Cal, also, I mean, it was a barn-burning first quarter. You guys scored, 24 points or something like that?
24.
After that, kind of settles down a little bit. They take the lead. It's looking like it's all Colts, and they're going to come away with this thing. Something switches. When does the switch flip for you guys, where you guys kind of take advantage and take control of the game, and obviously winning?
Sir, it switches when we come out on defense. We got to come out on defense aggressive. When we're not aggressive on defense, we're not getting to the rim. It kind of slows everything down. So when we step up and we're talking on defense and we're jumping together, we're playing together, we get rolling. So.
Last question, Makai. First, I want a two-part question. First, talk to us about how it is to play for Coach Collingsworth, a Provo legend. When I was growing up, Provo was the powerhouse. Looks like you guys are trying to bring that back. So talk about playing for him, and then talk about you're going to be at Snow College next year, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about how excited you are to be able to play for Snow College, one of the top JUCOs in the country right now.
Yep. First of all, Chris, great guy, great coach, love him. He loves the game just as much as we do. He loves to be around it, so great coach, love playing under him. And what was the other question?
Snow College, man.
Snow College, yes, sir. I'm excited. They're looking solid already. Been following them, so I'm excited. It's going to be great.
You have a bright future, man. Thanks for joining the show, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You're the man, Makai. Thanks for being
Good luck
here.
the rest of the way, man.
By
Good
the way,
job.
Park, it was awesome, but down the locker room, it was pandemonium, dude.
Oh, really?
Water was going everywhere.
Oh, they were excited.
It was awesome.
Hey,
Yeah,
because
it was
that's
cool.
that's what I was saying is they understood that how big this game was.
Yep.
It didn't feel like a preseason Christmas type tournament game. It felt like a state tournament game because that was two of the top teams in 4A, and whoever won that kind of took their rightful places. I mean, Provo looks like the team to beat now. So, but Cottonwood will be back. So, we'll see if Provo can keep that up if they end up matching up again.
Again, your prediction, is this the 4A state championship matchup?
Well, there's some teams down in St. George who I haven't seen yet who are really good. Like
Okay.
Taylor was saying, Pineview's good, Desert Hills. So Dixie's probably solid. So, you got to be careful with those St. George teams. But, I mean, Provo, they've won 11 straight. Mm-hmm. Olympus is really hot. I think they've won 7 or 8 straight. But they've won, 11 straight there. And so, like I was saying, when you were getting to Makai, is I was so impressed with, the culture and the teamwork of both of those teams. And, man, what a great game. I'm glad we were able to do it.
Awesome. That was a lot of fun.
It was good.
A lot of fun. We'll be back this week, I think. Will we not?
Next week, we've got some big games we got to decide from.
Cool.
So after the New Year, there's going to be some big-time games.
And that's up to you guys on social media. Please reach out to @Parker Van Dyke or at Good Kind Network if you would like Parker to do, or us to do your game, rather. But Parker does pick. It's Parker's pick of the week. Where is PVD going with us and taking Good Kind Network? So please, again, let us know where you'd like us to come. Let Parker know specifically where you'd like us to show up, and we'll see if we'll be there.
Yeah.
So for now, Ben Anderson, the man, having the flu game. Thanks for being here. We love you. Our EP, Parker Van Dyke, Michael Goodkind. Be good, be kind. Good Kind Network. We are out. We'll see you next time.
Great. Do you know what? The call is